Okay, so we're gonna start just on our back today. And kind of get into a sleep state of mode where it's like either right before you're falling asleep or right before you're waking up. Just calming your breath and placing your right hand onto your belly and your left hand onto your heart. And just start relaxing the breath. Relax the heartbeat and feel into it. Try to feel the heart and the breath. And while you're here, just take a moment to think about something that you're ready to cleanse out of your life. You're ready to just kind of detox out of your life. Something that might have served you in the past, but you're ready to just let it go. Just take a moment and think about what that might be. Maybe it's some material things. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a thought pattern. Maybe it's a habit. Maybe it's something that you consume that's not the best for your body. Think about what it is you might be ready to just cleanse out of your life. And with everything that we don't want, we're also able to see what we do want. So when you've identified what it is that you're ready to cleanse out of your life, now think about what it is that you would like to fill that space with. So maybe you want to take soda out of your life and you want to fill it with water. Or maybe you want to take road rage out of your life and fill it with audiobooks. Or maybe you want to take some old clothes that you haven't worn for years out of your life and fill it with some nice fresh clothes that are more your style and maybe more your size, just depending. So just think about what you're ready to let go of. And with that new space, what you're ready to allow into your life. And imagine it. Imagine it in your mind's eye. Think about what it might feel like, what it might look like, what it might smell like, what it might sound like. And imagine yourself doing that thing, that cleansing thing, letting go, allowing, making space, accepting, receiving, filling that space. And imagine it just moving with your breath. Exhaling what you're ready to let go of. Feel that breath body. Press that right hand onto the belly. And inhale, lengthen through the spine, what you're ready to allow. And just move with that breath body. Exhaling, pressing the belly down, using your hand to help you. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine, allowing, filling up. Just take a few breaths here. Exhaling, cleansing, releasing. Inhaling, allowing, accepting. Let your breath get deeper as you cleanse. Feeling relaxed but invigorated. Eager for what is new and ready to let go. And on the next exhalation, draw that belly button down to the earth and bring your knees into your chest. Hug both hands with your knees. Gently rock side to side, massage through your spine. And start finding your big toes with your peace sign fingers opening up into your happy baby. Just breathing here. Remembering your inner child. And if it feels good to keep your knees bent, you can keep the knees bent. Or if you like to, you can take a stretch through the hamstrings and straighten out the legs. Whatever feels good for you. And find a neutral, flat back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Interlace your fingers around your toes. Hug your feet in toward the pelvic bone. And just open up through those inner thighs. If it feels good, you can make little movements side to side. Just loosen up through those hips as we are starting to prepare to come into a seated position. We'll just take a few more breaths here. We're going to take a few more twists, detoxifying twists, and then we'll find our seated pose into a meditative position. All right, when you're ready, bring both knees back together. Wrap your right arm around both legs. Take both legs over to the right side. Look to the left. So we're looking the opposite direction of our legs. Stay here and just breathe. With each exhalation, try to draw out the air even more. Try to keep those shoulders grounded. If your knees are lifting up, you can put a block under them, or just use your top hand to press your legs down. Good, 2 more deep breaths. On the next exhalation, bring the knees back into the chest. Take a few rocks side to side, just massaging through your spine and lengthening. And when you're ready, wrap your left arm around both legs. Take both legs over to the left. Extend your right arm out with the palm facing up. Look to the right and legs are to the left. Just stay here, breathe. Thinking about the exhalation, drawing out the old, and the inhalation, bringing in the new. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, bring the knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side, massage that spine. And take both hands behind your knees. Rock yourself up. And we're going to find a cross-legged position. Unless if it's not comfortable for you to sit cross-legged, you could take one leg out to the side, or you could have your legs out in front of you, or you could also come onto your back with your knees up, but it's best to try to meditate seated because you don't want to fall asleep. Okay, now just start moving your head side to side. We're going to try to meditate a little bit longer than we did last class. I'll still talk for a little bit of guided because I want to tell you guys about some more stuff. But then I'm going to give you guys some more space of silence inside of your own heart and your mind. And find a neutral spine. When you're ready, just take a few shoulder rolls here, loosening up any tension through the shoulders. I know a lot of us carry tension here. So kind of just think about you're massaging your own muscles with your shoulders, rounding and still lengthening through your spine. Good, and when you're ready, reverse those shoulder circles. Good, yeah, just get nice and deep into it if that feels good for you. And start to bicycle pedal it out. So one goes up, the other goes down. Good. And when you're ready, go the other way. And neutralize your shoulders. Now we're going to keep our hands onto our legs. Take one shoulder back, look behind you. Deep breath in. Exhale, other shoulder back. Look behind you. And we're just going to move with that breath. Inhaling back behind us. Exhale as we rotate. Just move at your own pace. About 2 more each side. And coming back to center. Okay, so we're going to tap into those energy centers like we did last class, starting with that meaty part of your pinky side fingers. And we're always moving from what we don't want to what we do want, finding negative and then finding the positive into it. So even though I don't want to have an unclean body, I do want to cleanse and allow new, exciting things into my life. And now take your dominant hand, tap in the center of your forehead. Keep that dominant hand just in between your eyebrows. And although sometimes I don't want to work as much as I do, looking at a computer screen all the time, I do want to have a job and security and to support my family. And now tap on the side of your temples. And even though I know sometimes I get caught up in the details of my own life, I know that there's always a bigger picture. And I like to think ahead. I like to think about the bigger picture and what's more than just me. And then now tap your sinus areas right under your eyes. And breathe into that. And even though sometimes there's congestion in my life, in the world, I know that by bringing the congestion to the surface, it will help clear it away, making clear skies, clear minds, clear intentions. And now take that dominant hand, tap under your nose, right above your lip. Breathe here. And although sometimes it's hard to find the words to say, I love knowing that there's always more words to learn. There's always more languages to learn. There's always more things to learn. And by knowing what I don't know, helps me learn more about what I do want to know. And now tap the tip of your chin. And even though sometimes life seems down, clouds seem gloomy, I know that behind the clouds, I can always see the sunlight. And even if I can't see it, it's always there. And now take both hands and tap clavicle bones. This is where we're really just going to try to let it all go. We're not even going to use words. We're just going to use our feelings, our breath, our emotions. And we're going to breathe deeply from the crown of our head all the way down into the seat. We're going to squeeze and hold in that pelvic floor. And then we're just going to make a sigh out of our throat. All right, stay here. Breathe deep through the crown of your head. Breathe deeply. Breathe. Let it go all the way down into the seat. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hold and squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 5. Squeeze 4. Squeeze 3, 2, 1, and make that sigh out your throat. And now tapping under your arms. You can either wrap your arms around or you can go same side. Whatever's more comfortable for you. Make a few little head movements here. And even though I know I'm still holding on to things from the past, I know that with time, with intention, I can let them go. I can make space for the new. I can think about the present. I can think about my desires. I can fill that space with what I really want. And now take both hands, tapping crown of your head. And even though sometimes the gravity of the earth feels heavy, I embrace this gravity to hold me down, to ground me, because I know the deeper, more grounded that I am, the higher and more expanded I can become. And now just taking the tips of your fingers, bring the tips of your fingers together, but without touching the palms, just the tips of your fingers. We're going to stay here and bring the thumbs to the heart center. Now, if you can stay here the whole meditation, that's what I like to do. But if you need to, you can always make a little ball in your lap. You could place your hands like that, whatever you want to do. So we're going to meditate. I like to put a sweater on just so I feel nice and cozy and warm. If you want to put a blanket over you or anything like that, just get ready for your meditation. We're going to take about 10 minutes of meditation where I'm going to guide the first part, and then we're just going to sit in silence. So any little last movements that you want to make, loosen up any jiggles, and get ready to just stay silent in your body. Yeah, and if you want to if you want to lean up against something, you could lean up against something if that's comfortable for you. So get nice and comfortable here. Okay, so right now we're in a moment of astrology where we had our new moon, and the new moon is the perfect time for planting seeds and letting those seeds start to grow roots, and to also start blossoming. So right now we're right in that beginning part of planting the seeds. And this is why this is a great time to cleanse, to detox. Because when you plant those seeds, you want those roots to grow deep so that It can go up high. So the deeper the roots, the higher the growth. And September 2nd is the full moon, the attunement moon, where you're really going to start to feel attuned with all of the cleansing that you've been doing between now and September 2nd. So as we did when we started, thinking about whatever you're ready to release. And if you're having a hard time releasing what you want to release, imagine a violet colored flame burning around you. Imagine this violet flame dissolving, burning away anything that you're ready to let go of. This flame is going to burn bright, going high up into the central sun. Let that flame grow. And taking away anything that you're ready to just dissolve into the universe with love, sending blessings, knowing that whatever it is that you're ready to let go of, at one time it served you. And thanking that thing that you're ready to let go of, thanking it for serving you, thanking it for the lessons that it gave you. Just sit here with a half smile for a moment, just thinking about the blessings, whatever you're ready to let go of, sending it up into the central sun through that violet flame. And also thinking about whatever you're ready to allow into your life. How good it's feeling, expanding. Feeling the expansiveness of the universe. Feeling connected to the expansion. And try to start bringing your awareness back to the moment around you. Place your right hand under your stomach, left hand onto your heart, feeling into your breath, into your heart. Feeling that connectedness to the universe. The pulse of life is within you. It is around you. It's part of you. And in your mind's eye, say 0 ground, and imagine all of your energy grounding into the center of the earth. And then say 0 source, and imagine all of the energy going up through the crown of your head. Saying 0 heart, and letting that energy meet into your heart center. And on your next inhalation, inhale both arms all the way up, palms touch at the top. Exhale, bring it into your heart center. And namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you, guys.